This video is proudly sponsored by F11834, the channel home to UK songbird Sarah, who recently came second in the Teens Talent Takeover. Sarah started YouTube as a way to thank her family and friends for their support after she was diagnosed with cancer. Having beaten all odds such as a 2% survival rate, she now keeps the channel updated with many brilliant covers. She strongly believes in the power of music and is certain that it helps her through her ordeal. So whether you're going through a tough time in your life or just fancy enjoying some beautiful vocals, Sarah's channel is undoubtedly the page for you.
For anyone else out there living with cancer, if I can do it, so can you. Don't let anything stop you doing what you enjoy.
Hi, I'm Brittany Louise Taylor, and I watch Ask the Teen on Teen Talks. Enjoy!
I got a burning question and I want it answered. It's time to ask the teen. I got a burning question and I want it answered. On the YouTube scene, ask any question which you can describe in the comment section. If you like the show, why don't you subscribe to show your affection?
Hello everybody, so welcome back to a very different episode of Ask the Teen. This week's episode is number 113. That's not interesting because obviously the number's 113. It's more interesting because there's going to be no questions. Yeah, so after 112 episodes, obviously this is the 113th, I've got through all of the questions you guys have asked me. So you brought this on yourselves, to be honest, but I've got nothing to answer this week, so until you give me some more, there's going to be no new questions. So hopefully everyone's going to leave loads of questions in the comments below, and next week I'll have loads to answer, and I'll have loads to answer for the weeks to come. So what I'm asking you guys to do now is leave 4 or 5 different suggestions of questions you'd like to see me answer for you in the future in the comments below, as wacky or as interesting or as normal as you like, and I'll get through them as soon as I can. But anyway, for now, on to the news talks. And now it's time for all the showbiz news, gossip and stuff that you need to know right here on the section of the show that I like to call the news talks, where today I've got 5 things to talk to you about, so let's get started with this quick fire round that's not going to be so quick fire. So the first thing to talk to you about is the Graham Norton show. It continues tomorrow night. Richard Gere, John Malkovich and Taylor Swift are on the show. Taylor Swift will be singing her new song, it's called 22. If you've heard it yet, then you'll know it's amazing. If you haven't, then I highly recommend you check it out before the show and then watch her perform it live tomorrow night. Second thing to talk to you about is the Jonathan Ross show, continues on Saturday night. And it's yet to announce who the guests are going to be this week, but as soon as I know, I'll let you know, and I'll put it in the description below. I'll put it up there as well, so you guys can go check it out and enjoy it for yourselves. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it, unless it's someone really bad, and then obviously, for obvious reasons, you're not going to enjoy it. Third thing to talk to you about is that the news has come that obviously Demi Lovato wants to continue in the X Factor USA this year for season 3. Britney Spears announced in January that she's leaving, but who will replace her? Everyone was asking themselves, and we now know that Demi Lovato has backed Lady Gaga. She says she doesn't know if it's possible, she doesn't know if it's plausible, but she'd like to see Lady Gaga on the show. Who would you like to see as your dream replacement for Britney Spears? Let us know down there. They did pay $18 million for Britney Spears, so it wouldn't surprise me if they pay about the same for Lady Gaga as well, but she's hectic at the minute, so will she have the time? Well, let's find out soon. Fourth thing to talk to you about is IKEA. I know you might be thinking, what's that got to do with a pop culture showbiz section of the show? Well, let me explain. Basically, there was a reality show online where 500 couples entered to try and get their dream wedding planned and broadcast live from IKEA. And one couple obviously won, and they had their wedding broadcast around the internet. Seems a bit weird to me. Why would you want to get married in IKEA? I don't know. Hopefully you didn't see it. If you did, I'm a bit worried for you. You obviously had not much going on that night. But would you want to get married in IKEA? Would you want to have been involved in the show? Let me know down there. Or maybe you caught it. Let me know what you thought. Fifth and final thing to talk to you about is the same week that the Scream and Shout remix video came out, the hip hop remix with the likes of Young Boy, Little Wayne, all those kind of cool people in it, Wacka Wacka Flame. The news came that Britney Spears apparently didn't actually sing her part. Apparently she wasn't involved with the English accent when she said, "When you hear this in the club," apparently that wasn't her at all. Her manager denies that, but there are rumours that it was someone else altogether. Who was it? Do you think it was her? Let me know down there. But that's all I've got for you now. If you've got some topics you want me to cover and you think they're going to be relevant next week, let me know in the comments below, or maybe leave it before next week's episode. Leave it on Monday or Tuesday, and I'll catch up with it and try and include it if I can. So thank you for watching this section of the show. Now it's time for not the Teens Top 10. See what's coming now. So as I said, no Teens Top 10 this week because I've decided that actually now that that section of the show is getting a bit old, I feel like you guys still like the questions, you still like the news talks, you still like the shout out, but you don't like the Teens Top 10. It's not a feature that you guys are interacting with as much as you used to. It's obviously worn its wear. It's a bit repetitive, I guess. After you've done number 10, 1 to 10 like 50 million times, you can get a bit bored, so I totally understand where you're coming from. By not interacting with it over weeks, despite me mentioning it and stuff, I'm getting the impression that you guys don't want me to do it anymore, which is absolutely fine, because I've been thinking for a few weeks now that it's getting a bit old anyway. So what I want is your guys' suggestions. What should replace it? What should I have here instead? What would be a really cool feature you'd like to see? If you can think of an alliterative title, such as I've got the Teens Time Takeover or the Teens Top 10, if you can think of something similar, let me know down there and let me know what your feature would be. If I choose it, I'll give you a shout out in the episode with the first broadcast of it. So that's it for this week, and now it's time for the shout out. So this week's shout out goes to the one and only Slim Shell. She's recently started doing videos here on YouTube. She's got a nail polish video up. She's been active on my channel for ages, and now to have her doing her own videos as well, I think that's really cool. So she's well worth going to look out, and if you guys would like a shout out next week, you know what to do, leave it down there or send it to me as an inbox message. Thank you for watching this very disjointed, very irregular episode of Ask the Teen with 2 features missing. Don't forget to check out all of my links up there. You've got my Facebook, Twitter and my second channel. Let me know what you want that new feature to be. Leave all the questions below, like and comment, all that kind of stuff. I look forward to talking to you next week, but for now, please subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, everyone.